Yeah, we are here. We are live on a motherfucking Saturday. What's going on? B Mac joined me.
Sub Packer fan in Vegas.
What's going on, G? Shit, just waiting on Big Nate, man. Pop in whenever he's ready.
Yeah.
Other than that, man, like I say, man, another episode, Titletown G's, episode 4. No, I ain't hit y'all off with no shit. Man, it's been a crazy work week.
Mm.
A lot of times, man, it's just like need something to talk about. And I know I want to do. I'm still the Monday, Thursday, Sunday nights, Saturdays. Gonna be a busy season. So, man, just look forward to that. Shout out to the family. Shout out to the Outlaw. Shout out to KH. Shout out to B Mac. Uh, Big Nate. TR, everybody, man. Cali Packer. All you guys, man. Shout out to y'all. What's going on though? B Mac shit.
Nah, man. I mean, it's a dead period. Like you said, there's nothing
Dead.
going on. Um, I mean, I'm
Dead,
I'm just
man.
starving for football right now, and
Yeah.
we got like
Yeah.
a few weeks, well, not a few weeks, like what 5 weeks
Oh,
to training camp. So
yeah.
you know,
Yeah, it ain't coming right away. But I mean it's gonna be a lot of shit going on. I'm just waiting on this motherfucker contract shit to get over with. I'm tired of talking about it. I want to see this
yeah.
shit get over with, man. Get this man some money, lock this man down, and let's move
I
forward.
hope it's not going to be a distraction, but I think they're gonna get it done. You know what I mean? I
Yeah,
mean,
I doubt Jordan gonna let it get that far. So I know something I was watching was Bakhtiari. Still ain't signed with the team, and
mm,
I seen a lot of people saying that the Packers should probably pay him to come back. I know we drafted Morgan, which should be his replacement. But they're saying, okay, well, Bakhtiari's already on the books for 19 million. We paying him 19 million, whether he
mm,
pays for us or not. And why not, if he's healthy, bring him back? Um, to me, uh, not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Definitely someone Jordan can learn from. Morgan, I'm talking about, not Love. Can learn from. So I mean, what would you think about that? Would you think that'd be a smart move if they did, or we just let them walk, or what? Because my theory is Myers hasn't been, up to the caliber of a player we thought he was gonna be. I mean, we he was everybody thinking, okay, he was gonna be the next Corey Linsley. But that hasn't panned out that much. And then you got Zach Tom, which everybody is saying he's like damn near a Hall of Fame caliber center. So with him still being out there, still being unemployed, do you think it'd be smart to sign him for depth or to coach up Morgan? Since like I said, we are already paying a man 19 million. We like eighth in cap space. We got a lot of cap space. We haven't done
yeah.
much. So would you? I mean, all the rookies are signed. I think Cooper, everybody is signed. So what would you do? Would you just let them stay unemployed? Would you bring them back? What would you do, B Mac?
Nah, man. I just think we need to just move on. I mean, I know as Packer fans, we maybe get too attached to these vets and these, these old players, but I just think that I mean, it depends on. I'd be okay with it. It depends on is if the price is cheap. If the price is not cheap, then no. But personally, in my opinion, man, I just think we need to get younger, man. I mean, yes, David Bakhtiari, he's a great player, but again, it's been a while since he played a full season. There's always some. I mean, I hate to say it, but he's starting to become injury prone, or he is injury prone now. And there's always, and I don't want to be in a situation that we bring him back, he's not available for a game we need him the most. Like like that playoff game. Or the Tampa Bay uh Buck game. We needed him the most in that game, and like they said, best ability is availability. So I would say no. I would just, we gotta get younger. There's a lot of youth going on, and I said, and I said this with KH too. It's like, we just gotta get younger, man.
Yeah, and it makes sense. And like you said, man, availability is. I mean, there's guys making millions, man, who aren't the best at their position, but they're always available. They're always able to suit up, and I kind of said the same thing, um, a lot of times with these rookies, especially the ones we have, it seemed like week after week they got better, they got faster, the game slowed down,
Yeah.
and would that stunt his growth? Because we went through the same thing with Cobb, and we brought Cobb back, and Cobb will have a good game, maybe he'll have a 2 touchdown game, and then he get injured and he's out 5 weeks and shit, but that stunts somebody else's growth. You know what I'm saying? So it makes a lot of sense to me. I mean, I understand what people are saying. Okay, he's on the books for 19 million. Might not cost y'all nothing but a million or two, but still, that's still a million or two to give to any other veteran. There's a lot of veterans still out there.
Yeah.
You still got motherfucking um. Let me see. You got Stephon Gilmore was a name I seen brung up, which Wicks torched his ass. Wicks
Mm,
kind of exposed him for, again, like you said, being older, um, and it's a youth movement in the league now. Seem like this to me is the youngest the league has ever been. Outside of now, you got to look at the veteran quarterbacks now. You got Pat is a veteran. You got
mm,
Josh Allen as a veteran. Lamar is a veteran. You got Rodgers. I mean, well, Rodgers probably has a good 2, possibly 3 years left in the tank. Missing last year kind of set him back. But the older you get, yes, the more injury prone you are,
yeah.
and everything. So that's why I kind of understand why Rodgers isn't going to OT. I mean, he went to the voluntary, but the mandatory is like, hey, I don't want to be putting all these miles, on me, and just doing extra shit that limits
Same
me
thing with
when the season
Brett
comes.
Favre. Oh, when Brett Favre got older, you remember Brett Favre stopped going
Yeah,
to the camp and all that stuff because
yeah.
he was at that age that, what I mean, like, I don't want to
Mhm,
keep putting my
mhm.
body through this, and that's part of the
Right,
reason why Rogers kept meddling with retirement because, like,
right.
as fans, we not in the heads of these athletes. Like, these athletes are human beings. Yes, they great. Yes, they role models, but then they're human beings, and they got to think about
Exactly.
their own selves, and they're like, do I really want to go through the grind and go through now off season of working out? I mean, especially like the older you get, you know what I mean? So I do understand
Exactly.
where these
Exactly.
athletes come from, and yeah. But
You're
but
right. You're
but
right,
but
B Mac.
but but us as fans, we are like selfish, and we want like things now, and when we want it now, and
True.
I
Yeah,
don't
we
care
do.
about what you do. We want you to go out there and win now for us. You know what I mean? So
Right.
yeah.
What's up? What's going on, Nate? Man, you
What's
here?
up, Big
You here?
Nate?
I appreciate you.
What up, gentlemen? My bad, dude.
No, 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 no. No
I got
apologies,
no I
man.
got no energy, bro. Me and my wife, we've been up every day until 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah,
So I
man.
don't get
The
that much
baby.
sleep right now.
Yeah, the
But I
baby,
hope
man.
you.
I already know. I already
I
know.
was already falling asleep earlier today, dude. But I'm here, bro. My bad.
Man, I understand, bro. No apologies, man. If you late, it's better than not coming at all. Even if you can't come and you're in the comment section, it don't matter to me, bro. No apologies. You don't gotta apologize to me, bro. It ain't. I understand. I told you. You just went through one and you going through another. And I know with Luna, boy, I tell know some long nights, boy. I tell you. But we were
Yeah.
just talking about. I'm gonna kind of go back and refresh what we was just talking about. First of all, we saying congratulations to Jordan Love. Got engaged, man. He's different than the other quarterback, man. He ain't sleeping around. He's settling down, which is a good thing. We
Mm.
ain't got to worry about motherfucking who high and who am, who he talking to, and all this shit. You know, he got engaged. So congratulations to Jordan Love. Looks very happy, man, and that's good, man, for him to have a happy home. But we was just talking about Davy Bakhtiari. Heard some people talking about, well, he's still unemployed, and they were saying, hey, maybe it'd be a good thing for the Packers to offer him a very minimum contract. He's on the books for 19 million. We pay him 19 million dollars this year, unfortunately. Better than 40. We was gonna have to pay him. But they're saying, what if we signed him for a cheaper price, able to, ease Morgan in, and able to possibly like slide somebody like Tom into center or whatever, just to have as depth. What do you think about that? Do you bring him in, or do you just keep him where he at?
Did B Mac already cover? He gave his point of view already.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
What
We
up, B
want
Mac?
to hear what you say.
Yes.
I need to
Something.
pop this first, man. I need to pop me a cold one so I can fucking get into the rhythm because, boy, I tell you,
Mhm.
there you go. And I
Yeah.
got
Chili one.
I want to
Oh, I
open
see
here with
you.
you
Uh-oh.
guys. This is
I see you.
there's I guess there's two autographs. It's the 2022 draft
Oh,
Nice.
football. So we'll
okay.
get those
That's
up
dope.
in a little bit so you guys check it out.
That's dope.
Yeah. Go get your swig on.
I don't know, man. I think Jordan Love needs to get paid. I think if average motherfuckers are getting paid in the league, why can Jordan Love, a quarterback that has a lot to prove a year ago, and he was able to do that and prove a lot of people wrong, including myself in Vegas. I think he deserves to get paid just like Devante Adams. Devante Adams wanted to get paid. He got shipped to Las Vegas. So I think give the man his money. I think he is well deserved. I think that a lot of us and a lot of the media that actually was talking down on him that he was not gonna be the best successful. He's not gonna be the best great thing coming out of Green Bay, especially for having Bart Starr and then so on. And then we have Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers. A lot of people was like, nah, I think that it comes to an end right there, and that was it. And we seen what Jordan Love is capable of doing. I mean, if you guys want to, if the Packers want to just throw fucking a cheap fucking deal at him for now, just keep him in the books. I think that's the wrong way to go about it. That's just me. I
Yeah,
think if these, I think if this young man has showed you on year one, he did better than any of the motherfucking quarterbacks in Chicago on their first start. This
that's
guy
true.
took it to a whole different fucking level, to a whole different fucking dimension.
Yeah.
So give the man his money.
Yeah. I agree. Pay the man what he's worth. I mean, if I
Yeah, you
mean
gotta get
if
this shit over with.
if Trevor Lawrence can get 5 years for, and I still can believe that Jacksonville gave all that money to him, because last year he was like yeah, like he got to a great start, but he plumbled and at the end of the year. And Jared Goff, and like I don't think these guys are worth that kind of money. You know what I mean? So like you said, Big Nate, Jordan Love succeeded everyone's expectations. Especially in the beginning of the year, he was struggling. And I kind of had some doubts mid-season. I was like, can this guy can be able to turn around? And Goot had some doubts. You remember Goot was on that press conference. He said that uh, um um he said the next 10 games are going to be crucial. And boom,
Yeah,
Jordan Love went out there, barred
and
out.
did his
He
thing.
had 21 touchdowns, one interception. Got us into the playoffs and almost beat
Right.
San Francisco.
A fucking field
We
goal
were like
away.
a cool or like we were a couple plays away from beating San Francisco, which was in the Super Bowl. So, this team is his team is just getting started, and we
Oh
got a
yeah.
lot of young talent, and I think the thing is with Jordan Love though is consistency. You know what I mean?
No,
Right.
I want to see if not if he can put a great quarterback play for a half, but if he can do it for the whole year, because that's
Right.
what makes all the quarterbacks we had great. You know what I mean? Favre, consistency, Rogers, consistency. You know what I mean? So I think he can do it. It's just it's just about drafting and putting the right pieces around him. Hopefully, we won't
Exactly.
screw him over like we did Rogers, but not drafting first round talent. And
Right.
yeah, man. And I think we need to pay him.
can I add up
Yeah,
something
but
real quick, Vegas?
yeah.
Just real quick. I don't think that little miscue that happened last year when they went on a 7 game losing streak. I
Hmm.
don't think that would affect this young man from getting paid. We all seen that they were trying to figure out how to win games because this
Yeah.
is the youngest team in the NFL, and most of these players and not most of them that were actually drafted a year ago, they had no experience, no game experience. So like Jaden Reed
Hmm.
and the other players that the Packers picked up. So that shouldn't affect him getting paid.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Right.
Vegas.
Yeah. Right about that, man. Like I said, I want to get this shit over with. Need to get over with. It's just too much, man. Get this shit over with, man. Get a man the money. But what I wanted to hear from you, Nate, was about David Bakhtiari. Like I said, I read an
Oh,
article was saying, no, it's all good. About David Bakhtiari still being a free agent. We paid him 19 million. Well, he's getting paid 19 million from us. I want to know. They were saying the Packers. It would be smart for the Packers to offer him something within a million, 2 million veteran minimum contract to come in. Do you think it's smart to bring him in, or do you like? Well, me and Bernard was saying we kind of with the youth movement right now, that we willing to let him stay where the fuck he at, which is in the unemployment line. Somebody gonna pick him up possibly, but I'm saying I don't feel like uh we should be bringing him back because, like I said, we should be focusing on getting younger, faster, stronger. What do you think? I mean, you might have a different opinion, but what do you think? Do you think maybe it could
you know
work?
what?
Maybe he can bounce back.
There was an
I'm
article.
gonna tell you, there's a sliver of of me saying he could go. I thought the Jets would have possibly brought him in. You know what I'm saying, for a million or two. You know, but there's some inside of me is telling me that he is more than capable of being a comeback player of the year, but he's old. He's not old as me. You know, he ain't old as Nate. But I'm saying in
NFL
football
wise.
years, he's old.
Yeah.
So what do you think, Nate? I'm gonna let you knock that out.
You know what? But just before I answer your question, Vegas and B Mac, I seen an article earlier today about he's hinting a reunion with the Green Bay Packers. But I don't follow the media. I just trip out some of the stories that popped on my phone.
Mm.
So to answer your question, Vegas, I'm gonna have to disagree, but with both of you, and I'm gonna tell you why. I think it is. It will be a good move to fucking bring Dave Bakhtiari, just like the way they did with fucking AJ Dillon, a security blanket for Jordan Love. I think that David Bakhtiari coming to getting re-signed with the Green Bay Packers, that will be a security blanket for Jordan Love. This guy is no fucking stranger to the way the Green Bay Packers operate. He's been with the team for many years. I think that who's the center right now? Somebody, if you
Josh
guys any
Myers.
okay,
Josh
Josh
Meyer.
Myers. Let's say he goes down with the injury, and I understand we going with the youth movement. That's something. That's the new thing in the NFL now. You know, I don't mind having the youth movement. I love it. I'm liking every bit of it. But if you bring in a veteran that's been in the league for that long, and he was the security blanket for Aaron Rodgers for many years, why
Hmm.
not bring him in for a 2 million, 1 million deal? If it doesn't plan out, oh well, it is what it is. He's out the door. We don't know what other teams are gonna get out of fucking David Bakhtiari. We don't know what do we get if we were to sign him. What do we? I guess we will never find out. That's it. If he doesn't even fucking get signed, if he did get signed somewhere else, they're basically he's a suspect at this moment. He's suspect number one. Whether he gets signed by a different team, he gets signed by the Green Bay Packers. But I think if the Packers were to sign as on a 1 year deal, bring the veteran with experience, why not? Yes, he's been injured for a long, long time now. He wasn't able to recover. Another player that I think the Packers should sign just to have fucking depth at linebacker, K1 Alexander. He's a free agent. They should bring him too. That's just my opinion. But I know that we're going with the young movement and I'm loving it. But hey, we will never find out. That's my take.
Yeah.
Yeah, and my thing with NFL players, like NFL players are different than NBA players. Um, they when it's time, let's say when it's time to walk away, when it's time to hang up the cleats, they don't they don't try to circle back and possibly take a different role with a team. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, look how in 2010 we brought Kevin Green. Kevin Green, if you never watched him, I watched him growing up. He was a
I
fucking
watched them.
beast. He was a fucking beast. He was a beast for Carolina. And we brought him in, and he was able to coach up Clay Matthews. Clay was a fucking beast at that time, and he gave one of the most fucking inspirational hoorah fucking speeches I've ever seen in a fucking game, and fucking geek Clay up, and Clay went out there the next play and fucking forced a fumble that turned
I
the
remember
tide
that's
in
in
the
the
Super
Super Bowl.
Bowl.
Hmm.
Right. So I look at players like Bakhtiari. I look at players like Leroy Butler. I look at players like Charles Woodson. Some of these guys, I understand. You've been playing football for 13, 14 years. You want to move away. You want to walk away. You want to be with your family. You want to just rest. You just done. You don't want shit to do with football. But there's a lot of players I feel like could be them next coaches. I would love to see Bakhtiari come back and some type of coach thing. You know what I mean? He is one of the best when he's healthy. He's one of the best. One, two. He's been an All Pro numerous times. You don't be All Pros. You know what I'm saying? You ain't no slouch. You know what I mean? Like he was always guaranteed to be one of the best at his position. He was drafted what, sixth round, fifth round, some shit like that.
Yep.
So I feel like if they did, would I be mad? No, I would understand. But if they don't, I understand too because every dollar count now. We got this big ass contract we got to get situated. We got a bunch of young boys that's eventually going to have to get paid. We got some vets that we might need every cent, or we might go out there in free agency and look at some of these guys. The list is long of guys that still can contribute and do things. So I understand what you're saying, Nate, but I feel like with a lot of these players, man, that moved on, um, they can fill a role in the organization. But it's who is in charge. Goop kind of like when he moves on, he
Yeah.
moves on. Unless you get inducted to the ring, the Green Bay
Uh,
Packers ring or whatever, Hall of Fame, whatever they call it, the Ring of Fame, whatever the fuck they call it. You pretty
Packers
much
Hall
done,
of Fame.
yeah,
Packers Hall of Fame. But we seen James Jones come back. We seen
yeah,
Cobb come
from the
back,
Raiders.
but that was kind of
Yeah,
and James Jones fucking balled out when he came back.
yeah,
Um,
with the hoodie.
yeah,
That
Yeah,
was Robin
and
Hood. He calls Robin Hood.
yeah, Robin
yeah,
Hood, yeah. Not
yeah.
so much Cobb. Cobb was inconsistent. He 1 or 2 games. He have a 2 touchdown game. He have a big play here and there, and
That
then
was more of a
fucking
Rogers
yeah,
ransom thing. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, with
And
Cobb.
I think we I think we learned from that. So hitting off what you was just talking about, Nate, I'm looking at some of these fucking available free agents. Now these motherfuckers is old, um, but let me look at this again. Let me pull this up real quick. Okay, here we go right here. Let me look at this again. Still some big names on here. And again, you don't want to get caught up in the fucking names. You don't want to get caught up in the fucking names. Damn, I forgot Marquez Valdez Scanlon with the Bills now. Ain't that crazy, yo?
Yeah, he signed over there. I think it's a 2 year, 1 year deal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Let me see. Let me see.
Two
Uh,
former Green Bay Packers are in the AFC East.
yeah, that's crazy, ain't it? Duggar Simmons. Yeah, because I know I seen Quiet Alexander. That was a good. Carson Wentz went to the fucking Chiefs. That's crazy. Let me
Yeah.
see. March. Hold on, they're not showing me everybody. Let me see. So I know Stephon Gilmore. They was talking about that. Somebody maybe the Packers should look into. But like I said, Wicks exposed his ass. Wicks fucking
Gilmore, I think he's
Yeah,
old. I
Stephon
think
Gilmore's
he's,
past his prime. Yeah, he
yeah, he's
passed.
done.
right.
Yeah, he's
He's
like
done.
what,
So
They still
39
got the
now?
what's his name, Adams,
yeah,
Jamal
yeah,
Adams.
Yeah,
yeah.
Jamal
Jamal Adams
Adams.
still out there.
Yeah,
Stephon
yeah,
Odell
yeah.
Beckham
He's
is still out
washed too.
there.
No, Odell Beckham went
Uh,
to the Dolphins.
No, yeah, yeah, yeah.
he went to the
He went
Dolphins.
to the Dolphins. Yeah,
Yeah,
Wow. Okay. So yeah, it's
with
pretty
yeah.
much
So
nobody out there. Micah Hyde, but Micah Hyde's fucking 33.
yeah,
And
these
just
guys are like washed up guys now. That's out there. So
yeah, pretty much
like I said,
washed up.
man, the league is getting younger. And
Yeah, man.
Tom Brady's the only guy that was able to do it past 44. So I mean,
Right.
those are the rarities,
So
and
so going into training camp, after training camp, let's kind of speculate here. Who for you would be a surprise cut candidate? Could be offense, could be defense. I'm gonna let you guys go first, and then I'll go after y'all. B Mac, who would be a surprise cut candidate? Like you seen this, you probably be a little heated. Who would you be surprised or not surprised will get cut during training camp?
you're talking about a starter or a backup. Oh,
Could be anybody. Name me someone who would be a surprise
tough
if you
one.
looked on your phone and said, "What the fuck?" or who would be somebody be like, "Okay, yeah, that makes sense."
That's a tough one. Um, that's a tough one. I don't know. I don't.
Think head to toe,
We
head to
usually don't
toe
cut
from either.
people mid season. I mean,
We
like
do. I
mid
mean,
by
season.
Atari.
we. No, he gone already. We got kind of the riffraff, but depending on the position, what we got at that position, who would you not be surprised, or would you be surprised we got rid of?
I'm gonna say I was gonna go with AJ Dillon, but I would say I would be shocked. Actually, no, I actually won't be shocked if they cut Preston Smith. Yeah, I actually won't be shocked
Any
because
reasons why? Any reason why? Or I mean,
it's same thing with LeSue
I kind of
Douglas.
want y'all to explain why, please. I want some context behind why y'all think why would he Preston Smith be the person you would you be surprised or you be not surprised if Preston got cut?
Well, I will be surprised, but at the same time, I will not be surprised because Goot always do something, cut somebody that make ourselves scratch our heads. Like you remember though with Sue Douglas, when he let him go last year, and that was like a head scratcher. And then, because why would you get like move along from away from one of you big big players, main players on the secondary, you know, and I still went to the Bills and wasn't pretty bad, was pretty good, you know what I mean? So I don't. I just think now. I don't want Preston Smith to leave. If I was a GM, I would keep Preston Smith because he's a veteran. He did good last year, and you want to keep your veteran players. What I mean, like I said, youth is a good thing, but also you don't want to mix it up with some vets. So, I I just think that I don't know. I just think that Goot might pull something out of the hat that's gonna again make us scratch our heads. Like, why did he do that? Why would you let one of the main guys go? And maybe he wants to, maybe he sees something that we don't see, and maybe he feels like maybe it could be a money thing or it could be a lack of a production thing. But I won't. I'll be shocked, but I won't be shocked because Goot always does something, you know, like I said, Goot does surprising things that we don't see coming, and I think maybe he might do something training camp that we might not see coming.
Got you. Nice explanation. What about you, Nate?
You guys gonna trip out on this one. I'll be surprised and I'm gonna be fucking pissed off if Malik Heat gets sent packing. We seen what Malik Heat did with the Giants. Even though we lost that game, that
Mm,
fucking nice catch. Ooh, that shit was sweet. I'll be surprised and I'll be fucking pissed off if the general manager say, no, we're gonna go get a fucking veteran and we can just let Malik eat. I'll be like, fuck you, motherfucker. Like we on you like ugly on your mama. I'm gonna make a video. That's
yeah.
fucking bullshit. I think Malik Heed, he got a lot of potential. Malik Heed, if he get going, he can make some crazy catches. And this young buck is not scared to fucking get hit, catch the
Mm,
ball, or make a fucking play. So that will be my surprise cut, but I will be really fucking pissed.
mm, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, man, that would be a. I know that was your boy in the pre last preseason. I know I was kind of looking at Wicks and I was like, shit,
Wicks.
this Wicks dude, man. Shit, I don't know, Nate. This Wicks, we was kind of like, man, because Heath had a fucking great preseason. I know, he had a couple injuries and shit, that he had to deal with last year. That kind of, I mean, the injury actually helped us find Bo Melton, a
Exactly.
diamond in the rough. But
Mm,
I'm gonna go two, not surprised and surprised. Not surprised. I got kind of two people on there. I'm gonna go AJ Dillon one. Um, but like I wouldn't be surprised if AJ because you got Wilson behind him. But I know AJ works hard. I know he works hard, bro. He's slimmer now. He lost some weight. He looks more focused from what I seen in OTAs. He's smaller. Um, but would I be surprised if he is cut? No. I know we got Marshawn Lloyd, but I don't think he'll get cut. Everybody's kind of on that bubble. I think Wilson will be that guy, that odd guy out that will get cut because AJ just knows the offense a lot better. He's doing his thing, slimming up. He's not, he I guess he probably understands that he needs to get smaller, he needs to get more compact. He's a big
Mm-hmm.
motherfucker. That's like a linebacker running through the middle. That's a lot of surface area to put hands on. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
if he's able to slim down with his bulk and his size, he could come
Mm-hmm.
back and do damage. And that's what I'm thinking. Bringing in Josh, Lengo Jones, kind of woke AJ up. So I don't guarantee seeing him being cut because we don't know what we got yet in Marshawn. He needs to be a third. He needs to be that third guy up until we see him flash and do his thing. So I see Wilson being that guy cut from the running back position. If I go wide receiver, I'm
Mm-hmm.
going I'm going Torre. I'm going
Yeah,
Torre. I think he,
yeah.
I think Heath is safe. I think Heath,
Mm-hmm.
other than a little injury bug that he dealt with last year, and then you have Watson, Dobbs, uh, Wicks,
Reed.
Reed, Melton,
Mm-hmm.
and now you got Heath. That's six capable guys on any week. Any of these guys can be that number one guy, can beat the ball out each game. And that's what I'm going to see. I'm predicting that each game there's going to be one guy with 100 yards, one guy with multiple touchdowns. The ball is going to be spread around so much. You need a guy like Heath. Torre is just in the way. I
Yeah.
feel like Torre is stunting a lot of other people's growth. So I don't see Torre making the final cut. Also, we have Dubois. People forgot about Dubois. Dubois had a fucking excellent preseason last year. Him, Wicks, and Heath were balling out in the preseason last year. So
Mm-hmm.
one has to go to the practice squad. I see Dubois going to the practice squad.
Oh, you're talking about
And
Debose.
Dubois.
Debose.
No, it's Dubois.
Oh, Dubois.
No, it's Dubois. Dubois.
Okay.
Yeah, Dubois. Um, I could see him being that practice squad guy if anybody else goes down. He has a lot of potential. He looks just as good as Heath. He looks just as good as Wicks. So I see Torre being that guy. I'm not surprised getting cut. Wilson, I'm not surprised getting cut. But a guy would be surprised getting cut would be fuck Anders Carlson, our kicker. Our
Mm-hmm.
kicker we drafted last year. There's just too much fucking question marks. We're bringing in too many kickers. Every week, there's another kicker being brought in. Every week, it's a question mark. He cost us the 49ers game. If he would have made the extra point and a fucking field goal, we would have won the game. I'm not saying that's the total reason. You understand? I'm not saying that. But kicks bring momentum. Kicks change momentum. When you get a drive
Mm-hmm.
down there and you get field goal range, he had some game winners last year. He did good for a rookie kicker, but he didn't. You know what I'm saying? So I won't
Yeah.
be surprised. So it's hard because there's a lot of people on the bubble, but I gotta agree with BMAC, man. Um, you know, I gotta agree with BMAC on Preston Smith. He's older. I know we in a 4-3. How much of that is gonna get altered? Is he gonna be a down lineman? What is he gonna do? He had a good season last year, but I would be kind of pissed because I want to see and we're paying him, oh, shit, 7, 8 million. You
Something
know,
about that. He
and
took a pay cut.
he took a pay cut, so he's willing to work. You have a lot of guys that are just surprised, like but Preston, I would look at my phone and I would be pissed off. I would just say, "Hold on, motherfucker, hold on." Now,
Shit.
like he didn't have a bad season last year. You know what I'm saying? He didn't. He didn't have a bad season, other than Joe Barry putting this motherfucking coverage. You know what I'm saying? But like B Mac said, Razul pissed me off. But
Uh,
it was Razul B Mac in Barry's defense. What would Razul have been under Halfley?
yeah.
What would Savage have been with Halfley? I think they jumped the gun on both of them guys because Savage showed you in that Cowboys game he has the IQ. He showed you he has it. It's just
Yeah.
about coaching and putting the guys in the right position to fucking succeed. But
Yeah.
not Joe Barry. 1 minute he's soft, 1 minute he physical. He don't know what he want to do. You
The
know.
Yeah.
difference
So
between
it
Joe
kind of
Barry. Now
yeah.
go ahead, go ahead,
Go
go
ahead,
ahead.
bro. No,
Finish.
no, no. Go ahead,
Uh,
man. I'm done. I'm kind of done with it. But that Preston Smith, like B Man said, would be a guy I would be fucking pissed off. And I would be pissed off if I seen AJ get cut because you gave him money. You could have just left him on the streets. You could have
yeah.
just
Yeah.
left him, you know. But then that kind of brings up now you got 4 running backs. You got fucking Wilson, you got Marshawn, you got Dylan, and now you got Josh. It's like, come on, bro. Like, you gotta make up your mind what you want to do. You don't bring him back to let him go. Fuck that. That's money on the books. Like that. You need to quit that goop. You're always having money on the books, bro. Of motherfuckers that ain't in the building. That shit needs to cease. Either you
Yeah.
done with these motherfuckers, let them play their contracts out. Give them a chance to make a difference. You know what I'm saying? Like to give them a chance to redeem themselves. You like a motherfucker like Amari Rogers, he was done. Like that was
Yeah.
no surprise. That was like get him the fuck out the
Yeah.
building. But I just feel like a guy like Preston Smith, he does enough. He has the IQ. You got too many young guys in the building, especially Cooper and was it Hopper? What's his name? What's the other
Hopper,
one?
yeah, Hopper.
Yeah, Hopper. They need to have look at this fucking Aaron Rodgers at USC. Fuck you, Aaron Rodgers. Um oh, let me chill, man. That motherfucker Aaron Rodgers, dog. He get on my nerves, man.
Oh,
I
what
just
happened?
no, I got the USC on in the background. Aaron Rodgers and that's like Mercedes Lewis was front row at the
Yeah.
USC fight.
Yeah. Big dog.
Go play with your team, bro. We want to see you motherfuckers in the Super Bowl, man. Come on now, get your mind right,
My
man.
Hades is not there with the Jets. I think he's playing with somebody else.
Who?
No, Mercedes.
Mercedes? No, no, he not. But they cool. They people. They at the. They always out kicking it and
Big Nate. Like you opinion on 12 now since he's gone. Are you still cool with him or no
Who?
hard
number eight.
of
Eight
12?
now. Eight.
He's still
Number 8.
12 to me. He's still 12 to me. Are you still cool with 12 or you know?
Oh, I mean, you know what? Rogers gave us a lot of good memories. You know, what I'm saying? I can't put the man down. The man's gonna have to get paid, so he had to go. We had to do. I just didn't like the way he went about things. Like the way he's just act like a diva. I think he just hey, I'm not coming back, and that's that. All this game, I wasn't getting reception. He was all in a dark recruit, fucking talking to himself or whatever the fuck he was doing.
Mm,
I think he should have just came clean and said, you know what, my time is up here. Let the young man take over, and that's that. That's all you had to do. But
mm.
it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You have to learn how to
Would
get
you
past that.
would you open it back with open arms when he gets into the Packers Hall of Fame?
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Mm,
I can't say no. A lot of people gave Brett Favre a chance, and he fucked up his whole career with all that scandals and doing all that weird shit he was doing with the Minnesota Vikings. Why not?
Yeah. No,
Something.
I was just curious because just want your opinion because I just it's interesting to see what Packer fans think of Rodgers now.
Man,
I think some of them still love him. Some of them I think it's 50
It's a
50.
split.
my thing, uh, Bernard, I don't hate Rogers. People think I was the biggest Rogers support. I still got the man jersey hanging up. I wanted to burn that motherfucker. I was gonna lighter fluid that bitch. Him and Adams together. I was gonna lighter fluid, but I'm not. I'm gonna eventually frame it and put it up in my when I eventually move and have my house. I'm gonna frame my Rogers jerseys, man. He gave me great memories. I mean, to me, he was my GOAT. He is my GOAT. He is the best thrower of a football I've ever seen in my life. I just felt like if Rodgers was willing to sacrifice more, whether it was money or whatever it is, time, he could have he could have got more in Green Bay, you know. But I want to see him. I want to see him succeed with the Jets. I want to play him in the Super. That would be the most epic Super Bowl ever. Aaron Rodgers with the Jets versus the Packers and Jordan Love in the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying?
That'd be dope. That'd be
Yeah.
dope.
Put. I couldn't be in that position, bro. I would get on my knees and do whatever I had to do, bro, to get my ass back in the Super Bowl. One is cool. One is cool. But when you start getting spider webs and dust on it and shit, where like if I had a Super Bowl ring, I would put it in like a glass thing and shit. It would be lonely. You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh.
I would do whatever I had to do. Hey, you know what? Pay this guy, pay that guy. Like I think like even if we would have brought in Odell that season, I think Odell would have made a difference. It would have been another guy for Rodgers to look at. He bust his ass and did what he did to help the Rams get a Super Bowl. Antonio Brown was another guy.
I think he underachieved in his career with us. So,
Yes. Yes, bro. Yes.
oh well, that
He
I
would he
disagree
would
with. But go ahead.
he will go down as the greatest one Super Bowl winning quarterback ever. The greatest. Because you should have been pressing the issue. Man, my motherfucking defense ain't I'm kick the dough in. I'd rather you make headlines for snapping and yelling at motherfuckers about shit. He did at the end of this, he used to yell at fucking Matt, motherfucker, get that. I didn't like the showing up his players and rolling his eyes and cussing at his coach and all that. I didn't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? You showing up players and shit. And I didn't like the not willing to really work with the new guys and trusting the organization. What would Rogers had done with Reed and Wicks and all them last year? What would he have done in at the San Francisco game? It's all what ifs. Because honestly, to me, not this year. This was Rogers. This would have been Rogers last year. I projected 2025 as the year Jordan Love would start. So it's actually a year before I thought Jordan Love would be our quarterback. I predicted 2025. I thought we got 150. He gonna play out that 150, and we'll see how it go. But it didn't, and it's too much, bro. Especially on this small ass organization, bro. We are lucky to one have gotten Jordan and to have rebuilt in basically a year, bro. That
Yeah.
is unheard of, bro. We are lucky to rebound from him. We lucky. We lucky, bro. He damn near sent us to the black hole of NFL mediocrity, and that's what everybody predicted. Bears fan, yeah, motherfucker. Especially when I was at work, yeah, motherfucker. Yeah, y'all ain't shit now. Y'all ain't shit. And we was going 3-6 and shit. Yeah, motherfucker, y'all ain't shit. And fuck y'all. And we win in the division and da da da. And we come back and we make the playoffs and beat Dallas and motherfuckers like, okay. Now motherfuckers like at work, like, yeah, man, can't wait for this season. Yeah, I know, motherfucker, you can't wait. We're gonna tear your ass up.
But
Yup.
the one thing that I respect Rogers for though is him not treating Love like Favre did him, because Rogers and
Now I get
I
you exact. Listen. I give you that, B Mac. I give you him saying it wasn't Love fault where he was drafted and even Jordan Love, Jordan Love said on podcast, he contacts me, he texts me. That's one thing I could say about Aaron. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I could say. You know, but I just felt like it was over. It was like he pushed himself out the door faster than I think Goot wanted to push him out the door. I ain't gonna lie to you. He should still
so
be. This should be his
so
swan song right here.
so
Yep.
you're saying that Rogers wanted to leave?
They forced Goot hand, bro. I don't think he wanted to leave. I feel like I don't know, bro. I can't say, man. I'm
Mm.
not Aaron Rodgers, bro. I'm not Goot. But Goot did what he felt was better for the organization, bro. And are you really mad, B Mac?
No, I mean, I'm not. No, like they
No.
said, all things. Like I said,
Go mama.
but that 2022,
Close that door.
that 2022 seasons, set it off for me. You know what I mean? Set it. The games, and the facial expressions and all that stuff, and how the season went. That set it off to me. Like after that 2022 season, I was like, yeah, like if he goes, I knew the writing was on the wall, and if he
Yeah,
I
left,
and
think that
you
I
seen
wouldn't
how he
vote
did
for it.
yeah, you seen
Yeah,
how it was when him and Kyle walked off the field and you kind of felt like
yeah.
that
I
was
knew
it.
that. Yeah,
You know what I
like,
mean?
but I mean, I will be disappointed because I mean, look, when you have a quarterback that gave you so many great memories like that, yeah, it's
It
sad
ain't
to
about the
like we
memories.
did it
It
with
listen,
Favre.
B Mac, B
Favre
Mac,
gave us great
B Mac.
memories.
It ain't
Yeah,
about the Hail Mary. It ain't about the coming back after halftime and the throw to that's all we got to look at. We had
yeah, but
nothing. It
Favre
ain't about the
gave us
13
great
and
memories
threes
too.
and making it to NFC championships. It's about winning. Green Bay Packer fans became deluded and it was just cool to make NFC championships and go 13 and 3 and no. We ain't this ain't that. This is Titletown for a reason. We ain't seen one in 13 years. Time to move on. I I was like I said, it was overdue because I felt like, okay, we're gonna fuck it. We're gonna keep riding Rogers' coattails next year and get bounced out another NFC championship or
Yeah, but it's tough
fucking
to win. Yeah, but Vegas, it's hard to win a Super Bowl, man. Like it takes a
it
team
ain't
to
hard,
win a
bro. It's
Super
just
Bowl.
it is. It is. One
Like
team
I
does it.
think Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes are kind of skewed our brains a bit, and
No,
as
no, no,
far
no.
as how,
Listen. Look at what Pat did and look at what Mahomes did. I mean, look at Tom did and look what Pat did. Pat is willing to sacrifice money to keep motherfuckers around him, which they were going to sign Tyreek, but I guess it wasn't what Tyreek really wanted, and they offered him something, but it wasn't what Miami offered him, because I guess it was Miami and it was somebody else he was talking about offering him a contract. Miami, somebody else. The Chiefs offered him something, but it wasn't what Miami. Miami's desperate. They got more money. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got a pat to pay. You know what I'm saying? So Tom was always the middle of the pack quarterback being paid. Always. All you can look it up. Go from 2000 to motherfucker 2019 and look what he was getting paid. He always was willing to sacrifice to keep great players around him. That's how
yeah.
you
But
have
you
dynasties.
think part of that was Bill Belichick didn't want to make him the highest paid
No,
player?
bro, you cannot have a group of all pros and Hall of Famers and keep normally when Super Bowl teams win, they break them up. Normally,
Yeah.
they get broke up. They get poached. They poaching this player. They poaching that player. Normally, that's what happens. Y'all know that. These
Yeah.
guys willing to sacrifice. Rodgers was always highest paid among everybody, right? He was always at the top. He had to either reset the market or he is the market or he's the one. Okay, we're gonna pay him a little more than Rodgers. Don't mean he wasn't great. He was great, but most teams win Super Bowls in a window. And if you're able to hit on the next great quarterback and you don't really have to pay them, so that's the detriment because he had to sit behind Rodgers, Love, sit behind Rodgers. Not only did he learn, which shows, you know what I'm saying, but that stunts us having to see him. But then most organizations throw their quarterbacks in the fire, which
Nope.
is another thing that stunts them. You know what I'm saying? That the Bears, they finna find out with Caleb. It would be smart to sign a Ryan Tannehill, a Matt Ryan, another guy like that to be
Mhm.
that backbone, that person. Like, okay, like Deshaun, fucking Joe Flacco went over there and made it to the playoffs with the Browns. So
Yeah.
we had to, bro. We invested a first round pick. We traded to get him, so we had to move on. But again, Josh Allen feeling it. Josh Allen, now he got to rely on MVS and shit. You know what I mean? You lost Diggs. You can't pay a motherfucker 50 some $5 million. So that's why if we do pay this man this money, lock him down for 5 years. Okay. If in 3 years, 55 is gonna be nothing. Motherfuckers gonna hit because CJ Stroud might be that guy that hit 63 million dollars a season. Uh um what's his name and Richardson in Indy, if he comes on, he plays well, he might hit 60, 62. It's Justin Herbert. Purdy, if Purdy make another Super Bowl, he might be a $60 million quarterback. So you got these
Yeah.
young guys that's coming in. You have this window. If you can we hit in Rodgers' window. We won a Super Bowl in Rodgers' window. You know what I'm saying? We lost Favre in this window, which is almost 5 years. You know what I'm saying? But you have these guys that's coming along so fast. CJ, uh, 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 Richardson. You got
Hmm.
fucking Purdy, uh, Herbert. They
Yeah.
ain't old. Burrow ain't old. You know what I'm saying? Burrow's first contract is fucking. He came in with Love.
Yeah. Yeah.
He
Yeah.
gets paid the same amount of money as Trevor Lawrence. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These guys are all 2020 and back. Only one's older is Lamar. Uh, I think Josh was what, 2018, 2019, a year after. No,
Yeah.
he was
2018. Yeah.
was he the same? No, he was drafted in the same draft as Mahomes, wasn't he?
No, I think Kyler Murray. No, Mitchell
Kyler Murray.
Trubisky was drafted the same draft as
Yeah,
Mahomes.
right. Mitchell
And
Trubisky draft,
Deshaun
right,
Watson. And Deshaun
right.
Watson. Yeah.
And let Kyler Murray come back and ball out with Harrison Jr. These guys are going to be setting markets, man. So you can't have the best at one position and neglect the other positions. And that's what we had to do, man. That's why we had Eddie House. Motherfucking,
Yeah.
oh, make my skin crawl
Uh,
thinking of Eddie House.
Quentin
Eddie.
Oh,
Rollins and
right.
Ladarius Gunter covering Julio
Woo.
Jones in the championship game, and he was getting his.
Oh,
Like, I'm so pissed off about that.
Julio was
That
lighting
like,
their ass up. It was
yeah, man.
24-0. Man, it was like 24 to
Uh,
0, 31-0 before
yeah,
we scored a
something.
fucking
Yeah,
point.
yeah. Going to halftime. Um,
Yeah, man. So like I
yeah,
said, man, it's what the players if Jordan, let's pay him now. But if he understands that, bro, it ain't all about making all the money because I guarantee you, Tom Brady ain't hurting for one penny. He's still a $400 million man, and he made fucking 30 plus $1 million his whole damn near career. Like his average, I think, was like $35 million when Rodgers was getting paid 40. And even with Brady, when he had 50 touchdowns, they made the Super Bowl. The motherfucker was getting paid like 15 million, bro. They bring Randy Moss in. and they made the Super
Mm.
Bowl. And they was keeping like Ty Law and all the motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Like they kept Hall of Famers and ballers around him, bro. So
So with Jordan Love, do I think? So now this is interesting because when it comes to Jordan Love now getting his money, some people like, do y'all prefer? Because I know we all beg Rogers to take less money and take a discount. Would you prefer Jordan Love to do the same thing to take a discount to help the team, or you want him to get his bag right
I
now?
would no. I would sign Jordan Love. This how much faith I would show Jordan Love. I would say Jordan Love. I'm gonna give you a Patrick Mahomes type contract. I'm gonna give you 10 years, $500 million. All of it guaranteed though. You're gonna leave the game with 500 million in your pocket, but you're playing for 10 years with the Packers. So this is like that lifetime contract. Remember, Brett Favre signed a lifetime contract with the Packers. It
Mm-hmm.
was, I think it was 10 years, 100 million. That was a lot of money back then. You know what I'm saying?
Did
But
that cripple up the Packers cap when Favre signed that deal?
I don't think it did because it did. It did, I think, but we didn't lose nobody. We didn't have really nobody to. A lot of people was retiring. Leroy and Reggie and a lot of guys were retiring. So we were. That's I think when we like brung in like Javon Walker and we started, trying to. We had to kind of like rebuild with that, but we knew what we had with Brett Favre. So my thing would be, hey, love, we'll give you a security blanket. We'll say, hey, fuck 5 years. Fuck 5 years. Or let's do 5 years, Jordan. We'll give you 200 million guaranteed. Fuck, fuck a number. Let's give you guaranteed because that's the thing you want to be worried about. You don't want to be worried about how much the actual contract is. How much of it is guaranteed is basically going in my pocket. We'll give you 5 years. We'll give you 200 million guaranteed, and that's a flat rate. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay, bet. I'll do that shit in a heartbeat because I know you could cut me. I can get hurt. I still got $200 million in my pocket, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? That's where they need to be
Mhm.
with this contract. It need to be a lot of guaranteed money, and the more guaranteed money you can make, the less it will be per season. Remember, Pat signed 10 years for 50, 45 a year. You know what I'm saying? And he signed this shit in a heartbeat
But
because after taxes, yeah.
at the
Go ahead,
same
Nate.
time, you don't want to go overboard with fucking Jordan Love's contract where next year key players had to go because you don't got the money to pay them. You don't want to give. That's the thing that hurt the Green Bay Packers with Aaron Rodgers era. It was about Aaron Rodgers only. It was about me being the highest paid player, but we weren't able to keep key players. That's the reason why the Green Bay Packers have not gotten another Super Bowl in a long, long time because you cannot win with average motherfuckers. Maybe you can, but you see what happened with the Falcons versus the Patriots. They fell apart, right? How can you be up 31 to nothing in the halftime and fall apart? You
Yeah,
can't win with average motherfuckers in the league. Not no more.
you know, yeah.
Yeah. So
That's
you got the so you got this window, man. You got this window.
you know.
Dobbs, this is third year.
Mm-hmm.
Christian, third year. You got the next two. So when you get it done this season, we'll see what Goot. It gotta be something Goot is working on and trying to like really because I think it would have been done by now. I like it would have been done. It irks me to see like okay
I think right
this ain't
before training camp it gets done. Right before training camp, maybe the day
It
right.
of.
has to get done. I guarantee you that by the time week one comes, he already got his contract.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean it makes
I
sense.
would be shocked if week one passes and he doesn't get paid. I would be shocked. But they need it again. We don't need a distraction going into this season, and
Right,
because
right.
look, man, this team is young. They hungry. We just came off an electric season, and
Hmm.
this season should be about one goal, and that's
Yeah.
that's in Lombardi. So we need these guys locked in. So yeah, I just hope they can get it done. Hopefully, the next few weeks. If not, I think before the like a week before training camp or a few days before training camp.
Yeah, especially if this draft class hits, if we have a hit, like if we have 3 or 4 players, which I'm projecting to be, I think we're gonna have the offensive rookie of the year. I think.
Yeah,
Well, that's saying Marshawn Lewis. No, I won't say that. I'll say defensive player. I mean, decent defensive rookie of the year. I'm looking at Cooper to be that. Uh, and we got Jair locked down. We got McKinney locked down. Stokes is playing for his life. Kenny Clark, that might be a casualty. We don't know. Rashawn got his money. Preston in and out. Lucas, if he comes on, he's gonna be somebody that had to get paid. Wyatt, uh, shit. Josh is playing for year to year pretty much.
Quay
But
Walker.
I'm Quay Walker. I'm just looking at pretty much, man. It's gonna be tough, man, and Love needs to
you know,
understand that, man. I mean, unless he's gonna be heroic, because Rogers was the main part of us getting to a lot of those NFC championships and having MVP seasons and balling out his fucking mind and shit. But we seen a 15-1 team get their ass bounced. We've seen
Yep.
it.
yeah,
We've
yeah.
seen it, bro. And that is
That
one
year,
of the biggest what ifs.
we should have won back-to-back Super Bowls that year. After that 2010 season, man. But
That
it's
fuck,
just
and I
it
don't know
shows you
what
that.
happened.
Yeah, well, I think KH brought it up. I think Joe Philman's son died in a tragic accident, and I think that kind of
Yeah,
impacted that team's like mental, especially Rogers.
right.
But
Yeah,
Rogers, and I actually went back and we watched that game. Rogers was the reason why we
yeah,
lost that game. It was a bunch of drop passes, fumbles, and I think Rogers in that game was the leading rusher with like 66 rushing yards in that game,
yeah, bro. It
and then
was
the deep.
fucking New
Yeah,
York,
yeah, and then the Giants got hot and we did win the Super Bowl that year. And then and
and
then
that's all it take, man.
yeah, man.
It don't matter what our record is, bro. When them lights get brightest,
Yeah,
it's time to turn up, man. And that's what we got to be worried about, man. But I believe, like I said, I just feel like it's a different aura in that building now. It's a different.
yeah,
Uh, I don't think we're gonna get one. I think two, possibly three, man. In the career of Jordan Love, I just feel like he's a different guy. He's not responding to
yeah,
this contract shit. He's not worried about it. He worried about
yeah,
being the best he can be, because Jordan had a different upbringing than Rodgers. He faced way more adversity than Rodgers. Way more.
yeah,
Dad dying, uh not really making teams, and you know what I'm saying? Like, he's had a lot of adversity, so he got a lot to prove, man. And I feel like the better he plays and the more he does, bro,
yeah,
it'd be easy to forget about Rodgers. You know what I'm saying? It won't, but he
yeah,
has more than enough opportunity to surpass and do everything he
yeah.
he he wants in life, man. He just got to do his
Yeah, I
fucking
mean,
thing, bro.
he can get there. I mean, nothing is impossible. I
No,
mean,
it's definitely,
everything's
bro.
possible, man. I mean, he
Everything.
can definitely get there. But
He can,
yeah.
man.
But we need to, and hopefully the Packers won't waste this man like we did Rogers too. Like hopefully the
We
Packers
can't, bro. We can't, man.
can do him right. Just like because I do think the Packers was part of the reason, right? I mean, look, Rogers had his faults too. You know what I mean? But I think some of the
I
pack. I think some of the fault was the Packers was
I
be
I
relying.
I watched the
Ve-
video. Rogers. Huh, what up, Nate?
Vegas, my daughter's acting up, and I need to go help the wifey with the not
Go
the
ahead, man.
baby,
I ain't
but
gonna be on here too
Zoe.
much longer.
But I want to open this with you real quick before I head
Go
out.
ahead, bro.
Is
Go
he?
ahead, man.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
you
While
know
you
how it
open it,
is,
but
man.
I just want to say this one thing before you open it and shit. Well, go ahead, open it. But I looked at a video. Bernard Rogers, between him, Peyton, Breeze, and Brady, Rogers started with the worst field position. He had his defensive averages were the worst. Points per game were the worst. Yeah. Damn, what's them? Some nice cars in there,
So,
huh?
so
They
I
got
need
in
to see how to
plastic.
open this thing. Oh, it's on a plastic box.
Is it?
Well, it's
Mm.
just
Damn, where you
yeah.
get
Oh,
that
there it
box from?
is.
Where you get that? Where you get that
Oh,
pack from?
eh, hey,
Walmart.
I got it from Walmart. 20 bucks.
Damn, y'all
So,
motherfuckers, y'all got some good Walmarts up there. Ours don't have nothing. They be stealing
so
that
check
shit
this
down
out.
here.
I got Bryce
Go ahead.
Young, Alabama car.
Ooh,
Okay.
Bryce Young. He played good against us last year. Let's see what he do this year.
I got
Number one pick and shit.
C.J. Stroud.
They got to build that offensive
Ooh,
line. Yeah,
that's a nice car, bro. Might be worth some
that's a
money
good
there.
one. Oh, it's gonna make his life
I got
easier to know.
Quinn Edwards. I don't know who that is.
Those
Quarterback,
are college
college
cards.
car.
Yes,
Okay,
but
that's
it's like
dope.
the pro set because they're not in the NFL now.
Oh,
Caleb Williams.
Nice.
yeah,
I'm gonna show
yeah,
y'all one I got too.
that's
I
dope.
got Trayvon Henderson, running back.
Okay.
Chris Olave,
Nice. He should be balling out
Mm.
this year. See what Derek Carr do.
Garrett Wilson.
Oh,
You know, he's
Wilson.
with the Jets.
Yeah. Oh, Rogers number one guy. He should have a good season this year.
Yep. So I got Jameson Williams,
Nice.
That's dope.
Kenneth Walker, the third running back from Michigan State, I think. Kenneth Pickett, quarterback. And I got Jace McClellan, running back sign card.
Okay. Oh, nice signature. Let me show y'all a cool ass card I got right here. So this is an Al Harris card. This is Al
Ooh.
Harris Pro
Okay.
Bowl jersey. This is the actual piece of the jersey.
Mm.
Well, it says right there, player worn jersey. So this is a piece of his Pro Bowl jersey.
Dang, that's bad.
Nice.
That's dope.
From the old '08 Pro Bowl, Al Harris.
That's a dope card. And the final one is Demani Richardson, signed card.
Oh yeah,
Mm.
nice.
Okay. Yeah, I
So,
gotta give me some cards too, man. Myself.
Yeah, I got some Brock Purdy up in here. His ugly ass.
You know.
I'm gonna sell him. Where is that? Let me see. I'm gonna show y'all this couple ones I got. Where we go?
We got the 49ers again on our
Another Brock
schedule.
Purdy. Brock Purdy ugly ass.
yeah.
Yeah, man.
Go ahead,
I
Nate.
can't
Open that
believe
next one.
we lost to him.
Yeah, I know, man. Average ass quarterback.
Yeah, gentlemen. But hey, Vegas, I had to head out, bro. But I appreciate you. Appreciate you all the time. You, B Mac, as well for coming through.
For sure,
All right,
man.
Big Nate.
Let me show you one. Let me show you one more, Nate, before you
Oh,
go.
yeah, for sure.
Hold on. Let me show you one more I got for my guy. Damn, I got so many nice ass cards here, bro. Hold on, let me see. Where is it, bro? That's CJ Stroud. So I got a CJ Stroud rookie card. This one was
No,
great. So
that's
this is
dope.
when you get a card. Actually, they grade the card and let you
Hmm.
know how good the card is and shit. Hold on.
Mm.
I got Romeo Dobbs in here. Son there. Hold on, let me see. Hold on, I got some Giannis's in here. I got some.
Hey, John, this is
Hold on, man. Hold on. before you run off. Got some Brady's in here, man. I got some Deion
Mm,
Sanders, a lot of
mm,
my nigga Michael Jordan.
mm.
Got that name Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, Michael Jordan,
That's dope.
Larry Bird.
Mm,
Hold
that's
on one.
dope.
Let me see. Where's this card at? G, hold on, man. Where the card at? Go to show name real quick. Oh, G. Got that man Kobe,
Kobe the
Mm,
Black Mamba.
the
yeah.
Mamba Kobe.
Or
So this one right here.
RIP.
So this is Romeo Dobbs. This is a
Mm,
10
that's dope.
Romeo Dobbs rookie card.
Damn.
Nice. That's hella dope.
So I'm gonna send some of my my Jordan Loves off and get them done, man.
Yeah.
I got a bunch of shit, man. I need to do a stream on all this shit.
Mm,
Yeah, man. I appreciate you, Nate, man, coming through. I know the baby coming, man, but me and Bernard was talking about this shit, man. Right now, it's a tough time to talk anything Packers. Ain't too much going on, so take it easy on us, guys. We trying to still hit y'all off with some content. We're still trying to do things for y'all to keep y'all entertained. Please, B Mac, you gotta send me the link to your channel. Nate, I got your link. I'm
yeah.
gonna start putting y'all links in the descriptions so y'all I can send the traffic over y'all way too, man. Shout out to KH, man. Shout out to everybody. Um, we finna get the fuck up out of here, man. Saturday, we at least um enjoy most of our weekend. Some of us back to work Monday. I can't. Oh,
I'm taking a day off today because we haven't really got that much sleep. I
4th of the
changed my
July
link.
though.
I
Yeah.
changed my link on my channel. Vegas is not
Okay.
a big Nate 23 is no longer as it's BN26 swag.
Okay. Yeah, definitely send
At
it to me,
All
man,
right.
so I can start.
Yeah, I
Yeah, message me,
gotta
y'all.
subscribe. So
Yes, please, man. So we gonna start sending this try. It's gonna be a hell of a season, y'all. Y'all gonna get content
yeah.
Monday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. Man, it's gonna be a lot of content this
Yeah,
season,
yeah.
man.
I'm gonna start doing content with training camp. I'm gonna start doing content, and then when the
For
season
sure,
comes,
man.
I'm gonna start doing it consistently for week to week. You know,
Yeah,
the
man. Got
preview
to, bro.
games, and I might start doing my live streams too, my own live
Yeah,
okay,
streams
man.
too.
More
So
content the better, man. We come over there,
yeah,
fuck with y'all on y'all channels too, man.
yeah.
Um, and everything
So
once
so
everything gets situated.
during the season, if you I want to jump on my lives to
Definitely.
after the game. Yeah.
Definitely, man. Just let us know and we can get everybody prepared. I can put up a video, come over to BMAX shit, come over to KA shit, uh, and everything, man. So I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all go and enjoy the rest of y'all finna watch some UFC. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all
Okay.
weekend, man. Hit me up if y'all need me. Other than that,
likewise,
man, to all the
G.
new subscribers, thank y'all to all the new
Mm,
subscribers. We almost at 1,000, y'all. We grinding, we grinding, we grinding. I got to get to 1,000, man. Uh, Also, if y'all want to, man, you could become a, uh member of the channel. I was able to got qualified for that. They sent me a thing. If you want to become a member, night it's different perks. You have to look it up. And For people that become members, I got special things I'm trying to do for y'all and try to get ready for y'all, man. And I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all go enjoy y'all Saturday, man. We'll get back to it. Hopefully Monday. If
mm.
not, we'll see y'all next Saturday for episode 5, man. Titletown G's, man. Holla at y'all, man.
Go
See y'all.
live Vegas. B
All
All
right.
Mac.
right, Nate. All right, B Mac, man.
Uh,
Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all weekend, bro.
Hey,
okay.
likewise.
Catch y'all.
All right, G.
Bye.